So if ever you're thinking, hey, let's go around Cape Wrath, just prepare for the most terrifying experience of your life. This is a video about taking a very small speedboat around the coast of the UK, all the way around. We've gone a long way, it's taken years, but hopefully in this episode, we're going to be going around the top. One of the great things about this new engine is it has this wash hose. You can just put a hose on here. For this trip, I've got myself yet another propeller. This one's a 3-bladed 14-inch pitch, gives us good top speed. I think I want to try a 4-bladed one. That'll give us more grip in the water. This is the first upgraded propeller which we've just trashed in the lock, running aground. Here's the new one, hopefully this one, 4 blades but super speedy. The steeper the pitch, the faster it goes. Right, the rain's starting. I'm picking up the co-driver in Scotland. Unfortunately, the support team can't make this trip, so I'm having to do all the driving. It's quite a long way to Scotland. It's very late. Oh, Charlie.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
I mean, I've been driving since 2.
Oh, indeed.
Morning, Charlie.
Morning, mate. Oh, I love the lodge. The sweet smell of vinegar on the
It smelled a bit. Smelled a bit like an old people's home, I thought. Did you think that?
It might be me. I think I'm starting to smell more like an old man.
Oh no, Charlie. All right, weather's looking up. On the final stint to Ullapool.
Yeah, it's big. Brilliant. We're back on our Scottish health cake, Harry.
I know, this is... I've been getting a little bit nervous about the weather. But hopefully it's going to clear up and be fine.
It looks alright now.
Look at this propeller, that's brand new. We'll try that one out.
Yeah, so is it bigger?
Right, we're back in Ullapool, the very tip of Scotland. In this episode, we may be attempting to go around the top.
It's like positively Balearic, this sunshine.
Hey, this is good compared to what's coming. Right, boat's packed. Wind's getting up a bit. Getting a little nervous. This might not be the tropical holiday we were hoping for. This is pretty close to the top of Scotland. All right, this is it. We're going to attempt to leave the safety of Ullapool and head around the top of Scotland and back down the other side. I left the car in this Tesco car park. Apparently, you don't have to pay. Sorry, Charlie, coming. You ready to go? Let's go!
Right.
So shall I jump in?
Jump in.
It's a little wet, Charlie. Oh God. Here we go again. Right, so just sheltering from the rain in this very handy cave. We're getting all the wet weather gear on, which we should have got on before we started. It's a little wet, but it's lovely and dry in this cave.
It's like we're in the Goonies, mate.
It's like the Goonies. Should we go right in?
Yeah, do it, mate. What's this place called again?
This is called Cathedral Cave. I'm trying not to hit the boat into any of the rock. These are the summer aisles. We've got 10 metres of depth.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, we're dry. The safety of the cave has been provided. The rain's about to stop soon, hopefully.
It doesn't look real, does it? It looks like we're in some kind of theme park ride.
You can see all the bird poo up there.
Oh, yeah.
Should we go right into that bit?
Yes, do it.
It's 10 metres deep. I think for this you want blue transom lights.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Whoa, we're going to pop on that.
We're right in now. Look out there, Charlie.
Right, I'm getting a bit freaked out. We might just hit the propeller on something. Shall I turn the engine off?
Yeah.
Well, Cathedral Cave. Look at the transom lights. We are in the cave. Oh. Cave complete, Charlie.
Oh, that was really cool.
Sexy, mate. Sexy, mate.
What have we got?
What snacks have we got? Well, Charlie, what haven't we got? Let me take you through. Oh, that's where I put those. Gloves, things like that.
Oh, cool.
What about a caramel wafer bar?
Yeah, I love one of them.
The best thing about the caramel wafer bars is
It's made in Scotland, and it says on each packet, if you don't know this, it's fascinating, it says more than 7 million of these biscuits made and sold every week. That's a lot. If you had £1 for every one of these sold, which presumably, no, they don't cost £1 each, do they? They obviously make a lot of money out of these. 7 million.
wow.
I think they like the old school packaging. And as captain of Goodwin, I wholeheartedly agree. In many ways, I feel like we both sport old school packaging, Charlie. You know what I mean? I don't know what that means.
Know what I mean? Old school packaging.
Right, it looks like the rain stopped. Should we head off?
Let's do it.
I think steer towards the islands. Okay. It's very cold, wet, very choppy. It's coming from the lock here. Oh God. Hopefully it's not going to be like this all the way around the top. It's very wet and cold, Charlie.
That was quite a nice run then.
Right, we're coming around this headland here. Charlie's been taking a turn on the wheel. This is Stour Head Lighthouse here, and there's a good rock stack. That's the Old Man of Stour, which is a 60-metre high sea stack. Does it look like an old man? Charlie was just saying it looks a bit like a man.
Oh, old man, say follow the vein and don't dilly-dally on the way.
So on the horizon there, I think we can see Cape Wrath, which is the big, terrifying headland we have to go round. That's turning the corner where we're going to turn right and start travelling west before hopefully going south again. It's very wet, windy and cold. but it's brightening up on the horizon, and hopefully we can duck into this next lock. Something like that, I don't know how you say it. So we've gone a long way in already. The last bit. Just going under this bridge. That was pretty terrifying. Goodwin is on a mooring over there. We managed to paddle to shore and we're just walking over to the little bothy to see if we can get in. It's very windy, the wind's coming down. We managed to make it to shore. We're just carrying all the gear over to the bothy. Everybody having a good time? I like the way we're still wearing our life jackets. It's become like real survival.
It's not too cold though, is it? It's still quite mild.
Yeah.
Even though it's like a bit,
Just wet.
A bit blowy and wet.
What?
There's other people here.
What? No. Okay, well let's go and find the bothy. Okay, we made it to the bothy. It's open. It's very dry and warm in there, and there's a very nice man. So this is where we're going to spend the night. So do you stay in a lot of bothies?
I do. Funny enough, I went out from the other bothy yesterday because the lad had hurt his leg. So I said I'll just walk down to the road here and I might go and hitchhike up to school and go and get news.
Oh look, you've got a candle in here as well.
Yeah, I've just lit it.
That's great. This is so civilised. This used to be a school, this one, didn't it? I was reading, is that right?
I know the local kids here, the teacher came to them, they didn't go to the school.
Right.
Yeah.
What's your name again?
It's Richard.
Richard.
Lovely to meet you.
Whereabouts are you from?
Well, I'll let you probably try and work out there.
Yeah, I was trying to think. Somewhere slightly further south than this, I think.
Definitely further south, I'll give you that.
Right. Life in the bothy.
Oh, breezy out there.
It is. Right, we're having stuffed gnocchi here, Charlie.
Lovely, mate.
This is spinach and mozzarella. Richard, what are you having?
I've already eaten, thank you very much.
What did you eat? Whenever I point the camera at you, it's so dark. It's just a dark shape. Right, everything we have is wet, but it's all drying up here in the very cosy bothy. What's it called?
Glencool.
Glencool.
Glencool bothy.
Glencool bothy.
Is that Phil Cool's brother?
I don't know if biscuits go with red wine, but there's biscuits
Oh,
available.
look at that. Very civilised. Here we are, looking very cosy in here. Right, everything's drying. Night, Charles.
Hi, mate.
Right, let's hope for less wind tomorrow, Charlie.
No, I'm kidding.
I can hear the wind out there. How did you sleep?
That's pretty good.
You kind of slide off the end.
It's good though.
Well, it
It's
looks
a nice view to wake up to, isn't it?
well, it's a lot less windy out there. There's no white horses now.
I can sleep anywhere. Any flat surface is perfectly acceptable.
Oh.
Twice I've slept in youth hostel kitchens. Like, we go out in the kitchen? Yeah, I'll be delighted to sleep in the kitchen. Thank you.
And where are you going today?
I'm probably walking back to the bothy.
Right, back to the other one.
Yeah.
So, but up back north.
Yeah.
And you slept on this one.
I did.
Yeah. So we've got some good books here.
Isn't it? It's so
Yeah.
nice to find this place.
Yeah.
What a beautiful garden.
The way it's windy, but it's nothing like it was, is it?
No, yeah, definitely. It feels a lot calmer. The sea looks really flat, doesn't it?
Just, yeah, I mean, compared to the white horses yesterday, which was giving me the heebie-jeebies. To keep me up at night.
Well, I've got a faith in that it floats, and that, like, what's the worst that's going to happen? I guess, like, going around that thing because it's called Cape Wrath, maybe.
Good morning, sir.
Top Buffy tip of the day.
Yes.
Go on.
If you ever go to Buffy's, hang your bags off the floor because inevitably there's a mouse in the Buffy.
Oh, is there?
So I put your bag up back at door last night.
These bothies are a wonderful invention. They're free for anyone to stay in. Simple shelter for anyone needing to stay dry, walking and hiking around these mountains. This one's very far from the road, so to get here you'd have to walk a very long way over a mountain.
Like that. It's a basic shelter. There's 14 in Wales, there's about 10 in England, and there's about 80 now in Scotland.
Right, so not that many actually, only 8.
All bar 2 are owned by private landlords.
Right.
The MBA just looks after the maintenance of them, and sometimes landlords will donate materials, but the upkeep is down to the MBA.
Right, so everyone, kind of, all the members.
Water's not boiling.
So you've stayed in loads of bobbies, right?
Probably about 50-ish,
50?
Something like that.
Right.
Heading that way.
And they're basically looked after by the members and people who stay in them.
Yeah. Massive golden eagle alert.
Really?
Yeah, it's going through the bay.
Really? A golden eagle? Flying? Oh yeah, just over the water. Really, that's a golden eagle?
There's very, very, very few you can drive to.
They're shelter for people on long hikes.
It's free and available for everybody who love wild and open spaces. That's sort of the credo of it. None of them have got locks in the door. You never turn people away. You're reasonably considerate towards people.
So how long did it take to hike here?
Much longer than I care for. It probably took 2 hours. If you go over the top here, it's nearly 2,000 feet.
And you do maintenance on them?
Yeah.
What do you do? What kind of things?
Whatever they want. Make tea, go up on the roof on ladders, paint. Just like I say, it's my way of paying back. I appreciate there's places like this to go to.
Yeah.
So the door lock wasn't working, so I fixed the door lock.
Oh right.
And where are we? We are Kyleskew, which didn't even have a bridge until about 1974.
Right, oh yeah, we came under the bridge. So on your holiday basically, this is what you're spending all your time doing? Trudging along these kind of tracks.
Mooching along, thinking about deep and profound things, and if only I'd married Claire Grogan back in 1983, my life would be complete.
So when are you going to head back home?
I'm heading back probably first week in October.
Where do you think you'll get to? Are you heading in any direction?
Skye for my birthday.
Nice.
Then across the Cairngorms, because like I said, I stayed in the Buffy last year. Yeah, it's beautiful around here, lots of water, and we happen to have the tallest waterfall in the UK.
Wow.
Approximately 680 feet, I think.
I mean, that's massive.
Oh, yeah.
Right, we're just checking on the boat. Goodwin is still there. Looking much calmer.
I'm a little worried now, it's starting to rain, the wind's picking up, and we're heading back out to sea to carry on. Richard's getting a lift. We're going to drop him off down there.
Okay, well thank you very much, Glenn Cooper Bothy. Richard, you're getting a lift with us.
Hopefully, yeah.
So
my life is in your hands.
A bit of hot chocolate before we go. Cheers. Thanks, Richard. Right, leaving the bothy. Okay, we're leaving Glen Cool Bothy. We're going to head down Loch Cool, back out to sea. The midges are out in force. We've got all the wet weather gear on. Back to the boat. Loch Cool is pretty cool. We've just cleaned up the bothy, made sure it's very spick and span. There's no locks, so you just pull the door to for the next person to come along and have a nice dry night's stay. Oh, that's the first night I've spent in a bothy. Don't think it'll be the last.
Be tender. Watch out for the seal.
Okay, Goodwin is looking all present and correct. Screens are booting up.
you.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
No problem at all.
Stand out there.
Bye.
Safe journey.
Bye. Right, Charlie, off we go.
Off we go, mate.
Try and duck out of the rain.
I like that little tree.
We're off to see the wizard. To Cape Wrath, Charles. Oh, 21 knots, 11 litres an hour. And we're heading down Loch Cool.
Not my bus.
It's super calm, it's stopped raining. We're heading to Cape Wrath via the petrol station at Kinlochbovey. Woohoo! Alright, we're flying along now, 26 knots. We're racing to the petrol station. We want to hit Cape Wrath at slack water so we don't have too long. Hey. That is a wall of rock. Kinlochbovey coming in for the fuel stop. Kinlochbovey, is that right? Is that what it's called?
Just gonna put these.
How are the new Screwfix trousers?
They're good. I'm just gonna put a hand warmer in my pants.
Desperate times. Sorry, we're making you.
No, it's my car. It's my car.
Look at this. We're getting the full service. What's your name?
Chris.
Chris, thank you very much. So did you see us on AIS?
No, I didn't. No.
You just thought we might be coming past?
No, I was just telling the guy I work with, the Harbour Master, that followed you guys on YouTube. There was guys with a boat very similar to that.
Right.
We had a look with the binoculars and seen it was Goodwin. So.
Oh really? So you just saw us on the binoculars?
Yeah, so I thought I'd come over and just see.
Thank you so much, because we were just trying to factor in the walk and preparing ourselves. That is
More
great.
than welcome.
Look at this, and I do love a Renault.
This is Kinlochbovey Harbour. This is where I work. I work at the harbour, yeah. I'm assistant harbour master.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh great, so,
So-
so that's why we didn't get told off when we
That's
pulled up
why,
on that
yeah.
pontoon. So is this quite a big fishing harbour?
It's certainly, historically it was a very big harbour. Just now it's very quiet.
Right.
Fishing politics makes it quieter. One of the biggest whitefish ports on the west coast of Scotland.
Oh really? So is this typical weather for Kinlochbovey?
Pretty much, it has been this summer. The best weather we've had has been the last 3 or 4 weeks. Other than that, it's been pretty grim.
So tell us about Cape Wrath. It's tricky, right?
It's tricky, just especially with the wind and tide.
Yeah.
If you time it wrong, it can just, even with no wind, it can be a horrible place.
Right.
For motion and tide. Today and tomorrow are going to be the same, so I think if you went round tonight or tomorrow morning, it'll be much the same.
And
as long
we'll
as
try
you've
and
got the
go
tide right.
round slack water.
Yes, absolutely.
Which on my Navionics app I can sort of see,
Yes.
and it looks, but it's not slack for very long, is it? It's
No.
like about
No,
20 minutes.
20 minutes, half an hour. Yeah.
Filling her up. Wet Charlie.
Safe sailing from here and onwards.
Thank you. Well, that's very good advice. So you think don't go through the Pentland Firth.
Absolutely not. I wouldn't.
So we go round Orkney and down.
I think so. You should do that. Nip to Orkney and then nip round.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think you should do.
Brilliant. Oh, thank you very much.
You're
Right.
welcome.
Let's hope this rain stops. Charlie. Why do they call it Cape Wrath? So it's pretty up and down, eh? You can see Cape Wrath in the distance.
Okay.
Well, we're going to be suddenly turning east. We're going over the top. And I guess if for whatever reason we feel like, oh, the prop's not right, or you know, we can't do it, we can turn around before it gets too bad. If not.
Yeah, yeah.
Cape Wrap.
There she blows.
So this is the furthest west we're going to come now. Everything else we're going east. So this is where we turn the corner. That's some quite serious waves are going over here.
Yeah, man.
Whoa, let's look at these waves.
Oi! Ah!
That's where we need the other propeller.
Holy shit, man. These waves are big.
Oh
Doing it,
my
man.
god, this is going up some steep waves. Look at them, it's like going over buildings.
Oh! Say stuff like that.
Oh, it's pretty bad. Well, I'm going to start turning now. Oh, that's a big one. Oh. Okay. Oh, right, subsiding for a bit.
Stop it!
Got a bit more speed up. We're already getting bogged down. Oh god! Literally just goes over the top and then we just. So I just didn't want to go all the way up that one.
Okay.
No, it looks bad over there. I think we still want to go out. To be honest, it looks bad everywhere. I think we want to go further out, Charlie. What do you think? Are you scared? Okay, we'll lose a little bit of speed up. My friends the seagulls taking us through it. Could be an old adrenaline rush, Charlie. Oh my god. Ow. We're over the worst. That was pretty.
Holy shit!
You weren't prepared for that, were you?
Not at all. That really did scare me.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done, man. That was good driving.
Oh well. The boat was just, I mean, it's literally just coming straight out of water, slamming down, and then it felt vertical, those waves.
Really did.
Oh my god. I think let's try going side onto them now.
Yeah, just skim down.
Oh, man. I mean, this is quite choppy now, but it just feels like nothing. So we're heading to Loch Erebol, hopefully for some shelter and to change our underpants.
We're a long way from the glassy waters of the Scilly Isles, Harry.
I know. Now we're travelling east. This is it.
East. World's has seen its wonders. From the pearls of Spain to the rubies of Tibet. There's no place like London.
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 Sun's out. We're just coming into Loch Erebol. Burnt a lot of fuel. And we burnt a lot on underpants, gussets. I'm tired, my neck hurts. How's yours doing, Charlie?
Yeah, I've got a stiff neck.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel pretty good actually. And that was quite a hairy sort of episode, wasn't it?
I'm getting some warmth on my back.
Oh, it's lovely the sun's out, isn't it? It's really nice.
That way. Just in between those two. We're back into the flat calm of the loch, and it's a bit of a relief. Hello?
Oh yeah, what's in it?
Oh, look. Oh. No lobster. We were going to stop here for the night.
Alright, right.
We just came round Cape Wrath.
You're going right round the coast and that?
Yeah.
Right, you're hardy.
Well, not as hardy as we look. We're stupid, I think.
Alright, looks like a pure job to keep the day with it.
Yeah, it was pretty scary. We're thinking about camping on there tonight. Does that sound like a good idea?
You see that big buoy there?
Yeah.
That's onto quite a good buoy.
Okay, great. Is it quite sort of beachable over there?
Yeah, it's all just gravel. It's all
Great.
just, nice.
Thank you very much. The relief of being in here, I can't tell you.
Like a Headland Park, that'll be a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Just go over there and there's that building there, there is a shade at the far end of it, you get a bit of shelter in or whatever.
Okay, great.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you very much. Looks like a lovely spot, home for the night on this little island. It's sort of almost an island. Oh, he's on dry land. Going to Durness where there's a petrol station.
Yeah, hopefully anyway. Sold out, hopefully.
Thank you very much, this is very kind of you. Oh, it's so pretty around here, just looking down at that. Wow. Catching lobster.
Mainly lobster in the summer, yeah.
Yeah.
Target lobster in the summer and then kind of brown crab in the winter and prawns.
Right. Amazing. Those beaches are so gorgeous. Thank you very much. See you next time. So maybe we'll tie up against your boat. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you very much. Bye. Full tank. This is the old lime kilns. Perfect spot. Everything's dried out. Supper time.
Let's have some food, mate. What have we got on the menu? Gnocchi again.
Maybe there's some halloumi on the menu tonight. These are different stuffing, Charlie, in this one.
Oh, nice.
This is, do you know, tomato and mozzarella maybe? Have you recovered yet, Charlie? Did we nearly die?
Oh. There was a moment when I thought, oh right, this we could die.
It was pretty full on, yeah.
I thought, oh right, that was pretty close. Actually, yeah, you could, yeah, this could. It's like it wasn't always. It was just sometimes, you know.
No, I'm not saying you were scared. Don't worry. I was bloody scared. We survived.
It was hairy, definitely.
Are you getting post-traumatic stress?
No.
Literally each wave would push the back of the boat out of the water, so the whole boat was in the air, and the engine was like, and I just kept thinking, if we die, it's because I put the wrong propeller on. Matt from Honda put the right one on for this job. That's what should be on there. We just didn't have enough power really to like actually push up into it. I don't think I'll ever be the same again. I might just jack it all in now. There was a point where I thought, why are we doing this? It's like this silly escapade. I'm having more knocking, think about it. I don't know whether I'm now more scared of the sea or less.
Right.
Oh God. But I thought after, I was like, well there you go, that's it, we've done the hard bit. But according to the guys who've just taken us to get the petrol, the bit coming up could be worse if we get it wrong.
Okay.
If I'd have known it was going to be that bad, I wouldn't have done it. It's literally like the boat coming into this wall of water and then you're going, and then you're like, well, we're now stationary with the wrong propeller, and it's like there's another one coming and we've got to try and get a bit more speed up. And I was looking over to the right and I could see the white horses on the turbulent bit nearer the lighthouse, and I was thinking, when are we going to be past that? When can we turn down? So I didn't want to go into that. But we're alive.
You're alive, mate.
Goodwin lives to ride another day.
Yeah.
We are now as north as we're going to be, pretty much. We've got to go to John O'Groats and then we're down.
So we did like Land's End to John O'Groats in like, what, 3 years?
3 years, Land's End to John O'Groats. Record breaking. You were terrified, I was moderately scared. Thing is, I'm not an adventurer. You know, I'm like, I like sitting at home watching YouTube. I don't want to be out there facing
making
a wall,
YouTube.
wall of water that's just making me want to go to bed.
We got the pudding.
You like a lot of chocolate.
Will you join my boat club? It requires risking your life.
I ain't going that club, mate.
Oh, you've got a load of poo on your shoes.
Have I? Oh, throw them out there.
Right, seems like a nice calm morning. That was a good night's sleep. Charlie's already woken up. He's off and out. He's probably preparing the 3-course breakfast, as is my usual want.
Hey Charlie,
Morning, mate.
you're going for a dip.
I think maybe we should.
Look how clear it is.
We've got to try and make friends with the sea again, haven't we?
Oh,
it scared us yesterday, so we need to kind of like, come on, man. It's us, remember?
It's not that bad, is it? Charlie's working on the laundry, so you got a lot of stuff drying out here. Take me through the washing here. What's going on? We're drying jumpers. What's dry? Anything?
No, not as such.
That shirt dries out really quickly. That was sopping wet.
Yeah.
Like last night.
It's still quite wet.
Charles.
I've turned the sleep bags inside out to air out some of our BO.
The leather.
Yeah, because although like it's probably not what you think of as good outdoor wear, you know, with modern stuff, it's actually a really good layer.
And it doesn't get too wet.
It doesn't get too wet, and it like...
Let's see it on. Why are you not wearing it now then?
Because I wanted my cuffs to dry.
Okay, so you're drying yourself out before you put it on. So here we are, Loch Erebol. We're going to be pressing on towards Thurso and John O'Groats. This little islandy peninsula thing is called Ardniki, and it's dominated by the remains of this ancient old lime kiln. These lime kilns operated back in 1870. They'd quarry the lime from just behind here on the island. These furnaces would be filled with coal, and then they'd refine the lime, and then this big harbour wall over here would allow the ships to come in and take the lime off. Oh, sorry. In this one, there's all these round things, which must be something to do with the way that they I don't know. It's not lime, is it? Maybe that's the limestone. Maybe they had a special bore. There's all these tiny little round things in here.
You're a special bore.
Hopefully today is going to be a bit calmer and we can press on. Not sure if the sun's going to come out, or
it's threatening to, isn't it?
You may have noticed we've got another drone since we lost the last one. I looked a lot at the drone options. So here's the new drone, exact same as the old one, but this is the version 2. So this is an old second-hand drone, which should do the trick. We're going to try putting the original propeller back on, which we brought with us as a spare. So this one's coming off, hopefully. Charlie's using the umbrella trick, which someone told us, and catches the bolts when they drop into the water. And here we have a toolkit. We need that. Right, getting the old pin out.
Is that a specialist hammer you've got there, Harry?
Yeah, this is what the pros use, I think.
Prop hammer. So what's the difference? I thought that this one was 3 blade.
This is a slower propeller, got a lot more grip. This is the propeller we should have had on when we were going round Cape Wrath. We're only going to be able to do 26 knots now, but we're going to be able to
push through
those waves.
The big buggers.
All right, I think we're good to go.
Cool, man.
New props running well. Right, we just noticed there's a crack here on the bow. Water's coming in. It doesn't really, I mean, as long as the front doesn't fall off, it's okay, Charlie.
Okay.
It's slightly nerve-wracking. I think the trip to the boatyard is in order. I mean, maybe that's... Obviously, if it stays like that, it's fine, but if it starts cracking more...
How long is it till we get to that town?
3 hours. That'll be the place to go. It's like a big boatyard.
Okay.
Let's keep an eye on it.
We'll try to get up on the plane and see what it's like when it's a bit more out of the water.
So we definitely have a crack. Water is coming in, and if it splits open more over some rough seas, it could be sinking time. If I push on it, I can feel it moves where the hole is.
Right.
Right, we do seem to be leaking. There were a few dodgy cracks around the front that Cockwell's fixed, but I remember when I was down in the bow doing some wiring, I could see light shining through a thin bit of the hull just there, and maybe all the tubes need to come off and we somehow thicken that bit up. We're going to keep going and hopefully the boat's going to stay intact. We'll keep an eye on it.
I think I might have some bubble gum that Ivy packed for me.
We could put bubble gum on it. Good idea, Charlie. We've got gaffer tape. In the meantime, we're having a look at the fish farm here. Apparently, it's the most successful salmon fish farm in Scotland.
We made it round the headland, but we're trying to work out, what do you think? Should we carry on?
I don't know. I mean, it does feel like it has calmed down now.
That was quite rough going around the headland, wasn't it?
I sort of feel like we thought, let's go now have a look, and if it's rough, then we'll go back. And it was pretty rough. So I sort of feel like we should go back.
Yeah.
There is a crack in the boat. I mean, when it's hard to know if it's getting bigger. When it slams down, it does squirt water.
From here it's probably 35 miles.
Okay. Every time we go round a big sticky out bit, it's going to get loopy doopy, isn't it?
We could just go like 3 miles, 4 miles, we could get there. I've just got some data courtesy of the Wi-Fi on board the boat. At 4 o'clock the wind gets up to 20 miles per hour in our face. It is going to get worse before we get to Thurso. So based on that, the sensible thing would be to turn around. Let's go back to Durness. Right, we've come back just to Loch Erebol, and we thought we'd pot around some of these beaches. This is Kennebine Bay, Cenobine Bay, and lovely turquoisey green water. The replacement drone seems to be doing well. Second-hand drone, much like the old one, but slightly better model. We now have a hole. Yeah, I think maybe the structural integrity of the hull is compromised. Everything's getting so wet. Good thing that bilge pump worked. Oh, it's quite a big race. There is light coming through as well as water. I put my finger through it. I mean, presumably this crack is just going to spread down here. We've got a very sheltered beach here. Hopefully that's going to mean we can beach the boat and have a look at the crack. Right, put us in, Charlie. There's a hole in my boat, dear Liza. We're just going to anchor here in this bay. Hopefully Goodwin should be safe here, even with the hole. It's so protected. What an amazing beach though, don't you think?
Oh, it's lovely, yeah.
Headland's coming up. We're leaving Goodwin here on the anchor. Turning into the tender again. Well, home for the night. Tent is up. We're camping in the dunes next to the rabbit warren. We're worried the rabbits might come out and nibble our toes at night. They're friendly rabbits who live there, aren't they?
What, have you ever seen Watership Down?
Oh God.
Terrifying rabbits.
Oh God. Sea here is unbelievably blue. Got the halloumi on.
Oh, really?
You've got your halloumi and you've got your refried beans there.
Yeah.
How does that look?
Well, it looks pretty appetising. hull, there's not a whole hull. It's got a hole in it.
That's true. I feel relieved though that we've done the sensible thing. And,
yeah, I think so. Because we could have like bashed on and got there. We might not have got through it.
Yeah, no, exactly. It could have all. It could have all
really gone wrong.
Yeah.
Morning.
Morning, Charlie. How did you sleep?
I slept pretty well.
How's the weather looking out there?
It's looking good. It's looking cloudy with some blue patches.
That's pretty good for yeah. So we're waiting for good weather in the hope that we can skim around the north coast, even with the hull, aren't we? That's what we're doing. But if it's really calm, we can probably make it around.
Going to town anyway, shouldn't we?
Let's go to town.
Get some.
You want a Scottish breakfast?
I mean, I always want a Scottish breakfast. Yeah.
Coffee's ready. Right, Charlie's got a tick. We've been warned about the Scottish tick. It's a very small one. I can get this off with a thing. You don't want to get Lyme's disease. This is Bal Ail Beach. We had a lovely night last night in the dunes. Summer holiday! This is what you dreamed of, Charlie.
Yeah. It's beautiful, man.
Look at that, use it as a road. The sun's out this morning. We're getting the fuel tank. We're going to go and take it into Bal Ail village, fill it up, because tomorrow hopefully it's good weather and we can head on around the coast. This whole peninsula is a big MOD firing range, and there's a rock out there where they actually shoot with big missiles from aircraft. Fortunately, we haven't been hit by any bombs. There he is. The hero returns with the fuel tank. We need to do a fuel run to the petrol station.
Pretty empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still a bit in there. I'd love to have a go on one of those.
Oh look, it's a quad with a quad on the back. In the bay here are the remains of Bal Ail Church, a 16th century church. It went into ruin in the 19th century. Apparently it houses the grave of a notorious villain from the 17th century, a guy who was the henchman of the Clan Mackay. Apparently Bal Ail House was built in the 16th century and was the seat of the Clan Mackay for many years.
It also said in the sign that John Lennon's auntie is buried in the church yard, who he lived with, didn't he, instead of his mother.
Did he?
Yeah, and he called her every week until the day he died.
Really? And she's buried here?
I think so, yeah.
Anyway, off to the village with our fuel tank to fill up and charge some batteries. Lonely walk with the fuel. Muscle man's back.
Getting close to retirement, I think, Eric.
Oh no, we're thumbing a lift. Maybe these guys? Oh no, they're full. Look, what about this guy? Is he going to stop? Thank you very much. Right, Charlie, in we get. Hey, nice.
That's it, yeah.
Nice jag. You came on that tiny boat that's out in the bay.
Yeah, we saw that.
Oh, did you?
We saw your...
Definitely much quicker than walking it.
Probably.
Estonia. Yeah. And how long have you been in Scotland?
9 years almost.
9 years. This is in style, Charlie. Well, thank you very much.
You are most welcome.
Look at that. This is brilliant. What a ride. Right, back at the same petrol station.
Remove ticks safely, correctly, and as soon as possible.
Yes, we couldn't get it off with the tool we've got.
Check yourself and your family for ticks after outdoor pursuits.
Charlie's still carrying his 3, is it 3 ticks? 2?
3 ticks and you're out, mate.
We're going to buy this and hopefully the tick card will do it. We won't talk too loudly because people, if they know you've got ticks, they might be a bit funny.
Really? Harry, why are you backing off like that?
They are, you're carrying them down there, with, aren't you? It's like Alien.
It's like by where you'd be pregnant, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because a baby is a parasite, isn't it, basically?
Right, we're going to hopefully try and fix the hole in the boat temporarily.
Gaffer tape.
Trying to choose a bottle with a good cork to put in the boat. I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll get a knife, like cut it down. So it's quite a small hole. Have you ever done this before?
What are you doing?
Putting a cork in a boat.
We've got a hole in our boat.
Dear Liza.
I have never heard such.
Does this sound like a bad idea?
Here you go.
Here we go, look. Oh look, that's proper cork.
Oh, gin there, man.
Gin.
I can't drink gin.
Oh, it's got to be whiskey.
Very sweet.
Has it got a cork in it?
Yeah.
To ask why.
I think that's too big, shot. It's quite a small hole.
Small hole.
Hey, what else have we got? Okay, this is perfect. Right, hopefully in there is a good cork. Very much. Bye. Heading back to the boat and our home. Sun's out. We're off for a quick evening dip. Hold on, wait for me. Okay, here we go. Alright, oh, we got a long way to go. Oh, he did. He's swimming. Tropical. Sun setting over the dunes. It's been a lovely day on the beach. Tomorrow we head east, hopefully, if we can patch the boat up. Yeah, we want it to be sunny, we want it to be skimming along. We don't really want to be showing off about the terrifying seas we've been in.
No.
Although now we can really dine out on this.
Yeah.
Every time I think about those waves though, I get the heebie-jeebies.
Right.
This is an example of what not to do. As we left the wave, we were going up those really steep waves and we came over the top. It basically jumped in the air vertically like this, and the outboard was just like meh, as the prop came out of the water, meh, and it slammed down like that, didn't it? Front smacking down, and that's probably where the hole came from. If ever you're thinking, hey, let's go around Cape Wrath, just prepare for the most terrifying experience of your life. If you're lucky, it won't be. Hopefully tomorrow we're going to be able to carry back on. It's about 45 miles to Thurso. Hopefully, if we can patch things up, we can make it. Last night feast. This is the last
supper.
The cooking everything. Oh, look at it now, look. Wow.
Morning, Dwyer.
Morning.
Yeah.
Mm. That was what I was mulling over in the night. Will the front fall off the boat? Well, we can fashion our cork and see how we go.
Yeah, we've got gaffer tape.
Backing the tent up. Right, off we go. There she is. Right, it looks like a good cork in here. Right, I'm going to try and fashion that to stick in the hole. Cork's in. Right, we're getting all packed up. Goodbye beach, home for the last few days.
Goodbye, Bonnie, Scotland.
Yeah, cork is gaffered up. I don't know how long that's going to last. Let's head east. Choppier than we thought, but the patch is holding. The gaffer tape cork is holding fast. There's a little drip, but nothing more at the moment. But it's lovely and sunny, but a little nippy. This is sort of perfect conditions for up here, but a little choppier than, you know. Anyway, we're making good progress. We've got the 40 miles to do along the top, travelling east, and then hopefully we should hit Thurstow and Scrabster Harbour. Looking good! Passing the big headland of Strathy Point, and then we're on the home straight to Thurstow. Conditions are definitely improving. We've had some nice flat spells. Hey Charlie, they're a bit wet, but would you like some Mr. Kipling angel slices?
Yeah, go on.
Actually, they're not. Miraculously, the patch is still holding, the whiskey cork is still in place, and the gaffer seems to be doing the trick. Just passing the Vulcan nuclear test facility, built in the 1950s. Recently it's been used to develop the power plants in nuclear submarines. Apparently it's being decommissioned now, but the water looks fine. It's lovely and warm. This propeller is so much better.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Quick tank swap over. Going on with this one. Virtually empty. Right, hot to trot. Just coming round Holborn Head. Right, we've made it. Just coming into Scrabster. Here's the big ferry terminal. This area is notorious for very strong tides, so we got a little sample of that just then, didn't we? Quite exciting. But hopefully there's a slipway in here where we're going to meet a man called Rob. Right, we've been told to use the yacht club one because it's a bit low tide. Been driving all day.
I have driven 5 hours, 200 miles.
This is luxury. Let's come and see Goodwin in the flesh. The cork has held out all the way here.
That's a pretty good repair.
That's amazing.
That's worked well.
You offered to help, and I thought, oh, that's nice. And then now you've got a 12-hour day driving.
It's fun. I enjoy driving, and it's a lovely part of the world.
And we get Freelander in-flight snacks. Thank you very much, Rob.
Well, I thought you might need some sugar, and there's 2 USBs there for you.
Great. This is an amazing road. Good driving, Rob.
Thank you. Do my best.
Well, I've got to say, the Freelander 2 is a very comfy ride.
Good.
Hey, look, you were born in Scotland?
I was born in Scotland.
And you drink...
Iron Brew.
You drink Iron Brew?
Scotland's from Girders.
Okay, we're back in Ullapool. We made it around the top. We nearly died. Don't try this at home. Thanks to Rob, standing support team. That was great driving.
Thank you.
Renault's still here. Only 1 parking ticket. Soon we're going to be heading back up here to continue on. But for now, we've got a very long drive home.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.